So the ANC President, Cyril Ramaphosa, is expected to make a keynote address today at the Mbombela Stadium for the cake-cutting ceremony as the ANC turns 112. Earlier, the President and family members laid wreaths at the late Enos Mabuza's grave in Louwvillle in Barberton. Mabuza is a former Prime Minister of the former kaNgwane government. This is part of the build-up of activities and birthday celebrations for Saturday. SABC News reporter Nhlanhla, Jele and video journalist Frank Goqwana are covering the story for us. Let's cross to them now. Nhlanhla, good morning to you. Talk to us about what else is expected on the program for today.
Good morning to you, Naledi, and to our viewers at home. Indeed, as you have correctly put it, the President was indeed in the morning at a wreath-laying ceremony where they were honoring struggle veteran or icon Dr. Enos Mabuza, together with the family of the fallen hero, where they're laying wreath and paying homage to some of the sacrifices that he made towards the ANC when it was still trying to get liberation for the people of South Africa. But as you correctly put it, we are expecting the President to deliver a keynote address at a cake-cutting ceremony as the ANC turns 112 years today. We do know that these are some of the build-up activities to the January 8th statement, which is expected to take place at this very stadium on Saturday. I'm just going to move out of shot and just show you what is happening in this marquee as we speak. People are slowly trickling in. Community members are expected as well to make their way to this ceremony as they'll be cutting the cake for celebrating 112 years of the ANC. We are seeing pastors are making their way from different congregations. We are seeing chiefs from also different villages around Mbombela are here as well. ANC members, PEC members, members of the RTT, they're all here. Local, provincial leaders and also national leaders are here at the stadium at this point. You know, the Premier of Mbombela is also here just to celebrate the 112 years birthday celebration of the ANC here at Mbombela Stadium. We do know that this is not the only program that is expected to take place here this morning. We know that later on in the day, the President and other stakeholders are going to sit down and have lunch with families of the stalwarts of the ANC, you know, just to engage, just to catch up. What the President said to us earlier on was that they are coming here, they are doing this because they are collecting, they are rebuilding, they are renewing their forces in the ANC. And as we know that there's been a lot of criticism on the ground where the ANC is concerned, with people saying they are moving to other political parties. But we can say that from what we have seen so far from Thursday, when the ANC Women's League was in Nkomas, we saw a mix of young women, a mix of middle-aged women and a mix of old women who came together just to listen to what was being said by the ANC national government to them. We also know that when we went to Dr. Enos Mabuza's house just this morning, we saw a lot of community members who were actually helping us and directing us as to where to go. We do know that people, although they are complaining, they are on the ground and they're excited that the ANC is in Mbombela. We do know that tomorrow there's going to be a door-to-door where the ANC members, both national leaders of the ANC and provincial leaders of the ANC, are going to be going into people's houses and planting and teaching them about food security. You know, as you know, Mpumalanga is a very rural community, a very rural province rather. So those are some of the things that we're expecting to take place here today. The President will obviously give a keynote address, and he did also say that he's denying all those rumors that he's in ICU and sick, but he's back, he's fit. He took advice to rest yesterday just so that he can be ready and prepared for the week ahead. As we have said, they have a week-long program on Wednesday. They're going to go to crime hotspots where they'll be engaging with people and educating them on the importance of the CPF and reporting crimes, where they'll be dealing with issues of gender-based violence. So those are some of the issues that we know the ANC are confronted with dealing, the ANC government rather is confronted with dealing, not only them but as a country as a whole. If we remember correctly, the President pronounced GBV as a second pandemic in this country. So those are some of the things that they're going to try and fix along the way as they're making their way to the January 8th statement, expected to take place at this stadium on Saturday. We do know that elections are also coming up. The President, the SG, the Deputy President have said on countless occasions the ANC is not dead. The ANC is not dead. They are regrouping, they are rebuilding, they are renewing, moving forward into, and they're confident as well that they're going to win the elections. They've been promised also that the stadium is going to be packed to capacity when the president delivers the January 8th statement on Saturday. Naledi?
Right, quite a busy program ahead of them then, and we'll be watching closely as all of that unfolds. That they are reporting Nhlanhla Jele on the build-up of activities and birthday celebrations for the African National Congress taking place on Saturday.